All right, so you guys think that these are bright colors and all of that? So
I'm colorblind, so I can't tell.
I mean, they're not very vibrant. They're just...
so that way the FTC doesn't catch us.
I just see gray and gray.
Oh wait, never mind. It says game. We're screwed. We're screwed. $42,000.
Oh, you're talking. Oh,
I was like, the VGAs aren't gonna sue
catch
you.
me.
They're already on your tail.
They caught me.
They got you. You just got
You need
fined.
to pay them.
You just got fined $42,000.
Shit.
We hope you know that we are sponsored by Play-Doh, Barbie.
Oh, actually,
Disney,
Red Bull.
And also, this video is also sponsored by Pornhub. So
Don't
do
forget
with that
Red
what
Bull.
you will.
Yeah, for Doom Versus, we actually got a new sponsor.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it Red Videos? Or no, RedTube. It's RedTube and X Videos.
Oh,
Pornhub.
yeah.
I aspire to have a channel not centered around porn, sponsored by porn channels.
Oh.
Be like, hey
It's
guys,
different.
welcome back to
It's
my
different.
Red Dead 2 playthrough, sponsored by Pornhub, the only place to feel like something on Valentine's Day. Anyway, last time, Arthur Morgan was ready to rob a bank.
Back to you.
All right. We're going to talk about the Game Awards, the controversial Game Awards.
I mean, what's so well, I mean, like, I kind of get where it's controversial, but
So,
it's
so there are two games. I'm just going to read these off so we can talk about it. So we got Control, Death Stranding, Smash Ultimate, Resi 2, Sekiro, and Outer Worlds. So two of them, Control and Death Stranding, were not fan acclimated.
Which ones?
Control and Death Stranding.
yeah, because no one played Control.
Because no one actually played Control, and everybody really did not like Death Stranding.
Neil, well, they liked it. They just didn't like the game. Neil said something funny about how every Game of the Year awards has an indie game. He was like, they do it. So he said
So
they do
they
it because
do
they know it won't ever win, and they want to seem hip and in the know with all the cool cats.
It'll make them feel
You
better.
know, they'll be
Although
like,
they
hey,
picked-
people like indie games, right? So one gets in the Game of the Year awards next to God of War and Breath of the Wild and Smash Ultimate, like it has.
So they,
It's
so
a
hold
fair
on,
race,
so
trust
hold
me.
on, so they picked Control instead of the one that everybody really liked.
Untitled Goose Game?
Yup.
Yeah,
I fucking
I
played
don't
that. I
understand.
love
Honestly,
Untitled
if
Goose Game.
made it in, I would have been like, all right, I don't think it's gonna win, but part of me would really want it to be
no.
like, yeah, Smash is great.
Untitled
but
Goose-
did you play the
What's
Goose
called?
Game?
If
no.
Untitled Goose Game was on the list, I can
No,
guarantee
Untitled
you
Goose Game?
top 3 or top 5.
Yeah, right. It would.
Dude, Untitled Goose Game like wins, and then all of a sudden you just see the Smash Splash screen.
No, you know, it'd be even better.
Duck
like
picking up.
like they're like the winner is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and then it's just the duck is there, and they're like, oh shit, never mind. Yeah, Hank.
Just swipes
Alright.
away.
That would sum
Sakurai.
up gaming. So let's talk about Control. All right,
I
cool.
don't
We
even-
had
I
a
don't
good
even know
talk
what
about
it-
Control.
what-
Let's move
what's
on.
Control?
I'm gonna look and see.
No,
what it looks
that
like.
was the joke because we don't have anything to say about it.
No, I honest to God, I have no idea what it
Yeah, I don't even know.
Control was it Infamous? What was the game? No, it wasn't Infamous. It was
I honestly
Prototype.
I thought it was gonna be
Like
2K.
Prototype. It has like mind force power things. It's only like 10
No.
hours. It's very short.
No.
It's not worth $40.
No.
I mean, I understand why they voted this. It's an indie game with good graphics.
That is pretty good, and that is...
I mean, I was expecting like something that looked like Celeste.
I think
yeah.
Untitled Goose Game would have.
I mean, Untitled Goose Game has the greatest graphics, the greatest fucking story to rival everything,
You get
including
to,
Star Wars.
You get to bully children with
Are
glasses.
you kidding me? If your game isn't Death Stranding, then what's the point of even playing?
All right, so like,
So do we actually have anything to say about Control? It's
No.
not
No.
winning. It is never winning.
all right, no. So I think I think everyone kind of agrees that like, yeah, it's cool that an indie game gets in. Control's not winning.
Control
The only
shouldn't
time-
have been the one to be in it. It should have been something
Untitled.
else.
There's only one reality I can see an indie game winning, but it needs very specific circumstances. It needs not something fucking crazy from Nintendo. It needs not something cool from Sony.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, so that's gonna be tough.
Cyberpunk 76 will probably be in the Game Awards next year.
Well, yeah, it's...
It might even win because it's from CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, they make horrible games. I actually hate The Witcher.
Really?
It's such a bad game.
Honestly,
I do not
I've
like
seen gameplay. It does not appeal to me as
It's
much.
such a shitty Skyrim. Anyway,
Pretty much.
so
Pretty-
I'm excited for Cyberpunk though.
I'm not. I mean, I am for the right reason. Keanu Reeves. That's about it.
you know.
Anyway,
Yeah, I was
the
about to
way
say.
an indie game would win is Nintendo doesn't need something crazy, which is like usually most of their stuff. So Nintendo needs to have a calm year. Sony needs to not do God of War or Spider-Man. So that's not hard. We're gonna wait another 20 years for that.
So the thing is,
well, no, there's more. Also, you don't have to worry about Microsoft. They're horrible. And the
Sadly.
indie game has to be Undertale 2.
sure, you're right.
But that
So I
isn't
do
that
have
what
I
Deltarune
have
is?
something
Yeah, but that's one
to
part.
say about that. However, so Nintendo for the next few years is probably gonna go Breath of the Wild 2 for next year. Then it's
Well, I mean, we
probably gonna
They
go
did say it was next
Metroid.
year.
Oh yeah, did they?
Yeah,
No, it's
no,
been
they said-
no, it's heavily rumored. They didn't say anything.
No, I thought in one of the trailers they
So
said, like,
so my
early
thing for
2020.
next year, how do you
fair.
combat 2 new consoles coming out when you're not gonna come out with one?
Who are you talking about, Nintendo?
Yep. You come out with Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, that's true.
You come out with Gen 4 remakes.
They're not gonna.
They're not going to do it,
So
sadly. But
they
I mean,
will.
Well,
You'd be shocked.
think about it. With the
Yeah, they're gonna be
Switch,
horrible.
with the Switch, they don't really need to make a new console because that's already for Japan. That's already the dream console / portable.
Portable that you can
No,
put
but
on
the
the
thing
TV.
is, like, if they want to like combat it in other markets, that's what they are gonna have to do.
Honestly though,
But
I
why
can't.
would
Because they're
It's-
not rushing Metroid Prime 4.
It's the
All right,
perfect
I'm
console,
gonna
though.
tell you-
I wouldn't. There's no way to combat it, though. You can literally bring the console to if
no,
you
no,
can-
that's not what I mean.
No, I
he's
know.
saying he's not saying like new console. He's saying like if
Oh.
Nintendo knowingly is not going to be like the Switch 2.
Oh,
So if they want to
okay.
have Spotlight, what do? Be like, yeah, you may have the Scarlet and the 5, but do you know what we have? The Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
you're talking
sequel.
about
We
game-
have
you're
the
talking
Breath of
about
the Wild
games.
sequel.
Okay.
We have all of these crazy ass
Okay.
characters coming to Smash. We have Gen 4 remakes.
Yeah, no,
we
I
have
get-
Bayonetta 3. We have No More Heroes 3.
All right, I'm going to tell you this though. I hate to say it because I'm pretty sure I have a strong grasp on the mainstream. If Breath of the Wild 2 does not come out next year, Microsoft's winning because
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be like, the Scarlet's amazing, and then it's going to, whatever.
I'm getting Halo on here, but I'm not getting a Scarlet. Are you serious?
Why would you? Xbox is horrendous. It's the biggest waste
Yeah,
of
now-
money
now
in
it's-
history.
now
It's-
it's
now that
got-
Halo is on computer,
Yeah. Now it's been
there's
going
no
downhill.
reason to buy an Xbox.
Honestly, that was the.
other than insane.
So
random-
what they want to
that
do-
was the worst thing they could have
So
done. to
fun
that
fact,
franchise.
what they want to do is they want to make xCloud exclusives, not even Xbox Scarlet exclusives.
But that ruins a good portion of their company to
Yep.
literally
If they
have
didn't
it on
Did you
have
know
Switch.
that Gears 5 sold 20,000 copies?
more on online than consoles? Yeah.
But they had 3 million people playing it. Do you know how that happened? Because everybody bought Game Pass for $1 to play it
Yeah.
for 2 months.
Yeah, that's another.
That's
thing
what
I-
happened.
That's another
They don't
thing I
care.
hated that
They don't
did.
care about. They are looking for the future and they are looking towards streaming. How stupid that is, I can't tell you
guys
because
hear how bad-
I don't
no,
know the
it's
future.
Stupid.
No,
No,
I
it's
mean-
stupid. Stadia just crashed and burned.
I mean,
No. Well,
I mean-
Stadia crashed and burned, but that was from somebody who does search engines. This is
Yeah,
by
but video
somebody
game
who
companies
has
crash and burn.
legitimate servers.
from
Legit,
but-
and they give them to everyone.
But-
Will it be laggy? Of course it's going to be laggy, but could it be the future? Who the hell knows?
Yeah, but consoles crash and burn too. I mean, the PS3 is kind of not a success. It had a lot of server problems. Hell, Nintendo, you go great, that was crap.
And
great,
that's
great,
why
great,
you
that
got
was
an
crap,
Xbox
great.
360. That's what happens.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
the Xbox 360, the first generation Xbox
Red Ring of
360 had
Death.
the Red Ring of Death, which
That's
then
true.
caused them to
If- you know
generate
what?
2 other generations of Xbox 360s, which then later
And
on
then
was
also they
fixed
shot
on
themselves
Xbox
in the
One.
foot with the Xbox One reveal because
Yep.
of the third console curse.
So
Yep.
I wanted to bring up Nintendo for the next few years. They're probably going to have a banger
Well,
or-
yeah.
or
They
something.
have, they
I
have
mean, like-
everything set towards them already.
pretty much.
Because with
Sony
I mean,
next
Nintendo
year.
usually
So
just
next
puts it
year, as of right now, do you care if I say Sony rumors?
do you?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
It pretty much confirmed at this point. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is
Oh,
gonna
who
be
cares?
the release,
It's not gonna win.
and
The
the
first
other release is gonna be a Smash clone, like they had All Stars.
Well, I mean, the first Horizon did
The
pretty
last-
decent, but I don't think the second one's gonna
Yeah,
have
but
that much
it also
behind
went
it.
up against Breath of the Wild, and everyone kind of realized they're like
Well, yeah.
the
And-
actual Breath of the Wild.
And the
or
thing
fake
is,
Yeah.
it's going to probably go up against Breath of the Wild 2.
one?
Again.
It repeats
That's
itself.
so bad.
I hope that Punch Buggy Blue.
Oh,
Cool.
fuck you.
Cool. So yeah, essentially like.
So anyway.
So Sony. So unless God of War comes out, Sony's not winning.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about indie games. We didn't even get off of Control.
No.
Anyway, I say we move on.
I say who cares about Control? Let's
Agreed.
talk
What about
about.
Untitled Duck Doll? They should be-
So what?
Let's talk about.
I say we save the two big ones for last.
Cool. Let's talk about Outer Worlds.
What's that? I have no idea.
All right, so
Outer Worlds
It's-
is essentially from the company
it's
of
from the original. Well, it's from Fallout.
It's from the original
Oh,
Fallout
from
team.
Bethesda.
That one, okay.
Obsidian.
Before,
So it's good Fallout.
Yeah, but
Set in space.
from
which
what
is
I
cool,
from what
so
I
it's
was
not winning.
told,
so
it's
like
a very good game.
So it's like a better No Man's Sky, where they actually try to make a game.
No.
Well, no. All right. Well, all right. Take New Vegas and put it in space.
It's
That
very
is what Outer Worlds is.
like the planets are very open, but
Okay.
it's very linear in the sense of otherwise.
Okay, I can see how
So it's not like
Fallout fans like it done. Yeah,
especially with the fall of '76.
yeah, it was
So-
a pretty
And
big
also,
fall.
if like I know a little bit about like some Fallout fans, they don't really like 4. They think
Yeah.
New Vegas was the last time Fallout was amazing
If anything,
because it was made.
wow,
by
it sounds like
Obsidian.
Halo fans.
Yeah, Fallout and Halo fans have. So like 4 came out and they're like,
that just hurts to honestly hear too.
they're like, 4 wasn't
Because
that great.
Reach was the last good Halo game.
Yeah. In,
Yeah.
Well,
like,
we liked
2010.
playing 4.
Well, yeah, but like,
But, like,
there
the
was no
story.
there was no sandbox really in 4.
No.
I played a little bit of 4. I loved Reach.
Yeah,
But like we have memories from 4 that would probably last us our lives. Me and Nick.
Not 5 though. No one likes 5.
No one likes
no
5.
X5.
Anyways, Outer Worlds. Yeah. So essentially, my thought is, well, like from what I've heard, it's a very good game. But they have like it's like an original Fallout game, but some of the like features are outdated from what I've heard. Like some of them.
Like for me, it sounds really interesting. I want to get it for Switch, but it doesn't come out for Switch for a while.
So
I'm gonna wait.
I would get it for Switch.
But and I would love to. All right, personally, if it wasn't
Panic Button's doing it, so it should be good.
Oh, Panic Button's there? Okay.
Well, like,
yeah.
all right, so like, if it wasn't going up against Smash, I would want. This is the game I'd want to win.
Me
For
Yeah.
one reason, it would really be really fucking funny to be like, they made a better Fallout game than you, and you made an online Fallout game, something the Fallout fandom actually wanted.
Well,
But
you
here's the
guys
thing,
just shitted
you
on
ruined it and also made it seem like it was going to be a traditional Fallout game. And every Fallout fan wants to get a new Fallout game, because you know why? Most Fallout fans are probably also Skyrim fans, and they know how waiting for Elder Scrolls is. It's hell.
Yeah.
You know why? Elder Scrolls 5 came out 8 years ago, and guess how long it's taking until Elder Scrolls 6? To be fucking determined, you will probably have a kid before then.
30.
It got announced 2 years ago, and all we saw is a fucking mountain landscape. Haven't seen that before.
Oh, shit.
And the other announcement was that Skyrim Grandma was in, and that was it. Those are the only two things we know about the
Let me
game.
put it in better perspective. Xenoblade Chronicles has had more releases in the past 10 years than the Elder Scrolls
Ouch.
mainline.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Not
Xenoblade
only
used to be
not
nothing.
only that, we probably know more about the Xenoblade game, the next Xenoblade game, than we do
Elder
about.
Scrolls? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the remake. I'm talking about 3.
3 or X2, we know more. What? You know how we know? Who's it being directed by? Tetsuya Takahashi. Who's composing it? Probably Ace Plus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this is the close. This is the third. This is probably the closest. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't really know. I'll be real.
Which one is it?
What, you say something?
That's what was said.
Alright, it's fine.
Ooh, we got a text from B. Randon.
We did.
So are they on their way then?
We're
Or...
getting here by David is hungry.
So they're almost on their way then.
Oh yeah, well, they're gonna get food and traffic is bad.
Where's Moore's playing again? Half
No.
hour from here?
I have no idea.
No, there's no. He said he was leaving to now, and then he was gonna get here at 4, and then it was gonna take them like an hour to get here.
Oh. Before David
That's what I
gets
remember.
playing.
So that is such weird ways of messaging that.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about Resi 2 remake.
It's not winning. It's cool, but it's not winning.
It's
I feel like they're gonna get annoyed with me. I'm gonna say that a lot. If it's not Smash, the words that'll come out of my mouth are, it's not winning.
I just think that when do we get...
Yeah, it's my mom and sister, don't worry.
When do we get through to... I don't know how to put it. There's, I guess, a chunk of... When does it become okay to be nominated for a game award for a remake? A game that came out, 20 years ago?
But this remake is so...
No, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say, though.
Because next year, SpongeBob's my game of the year.
I don't know, man. What if Breath of the Wild 2 comes out?
But, like, SpongeBob.
But SpongeBob.
That's true.
Like,
all right, I hate to say it, guys. We all know what my game of the year is next year. It's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
That remake.
Yeah. If it's not top 5,
it should be at least nominated for JRPG for RPG of the year.
Honestly, I just want to play it. I don't care either way. I just want to play it.
Hi. Doing good. How about you?
Good. How's school going?
It's going.
Going?
That's
Going. Hi, how are you?
So, yeah, Resi 2.
Resi's not. Oh, alright, here's
Not
the thing.
happening.
Resi is a good horror series.
Diana has a pretty good fan base, too.
Also,
Like, a
you know why
really
it's
good
not
fan
winning?
base.
Because the Spirits would have been announced after the Game Awards.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, it's cool. I don't know if it has the power to win. Like, I know a lot of people liked Resident Evil 2 before it got remade. I really liked it when it got remade.
But
even when they announced it,
Dude, it's $20 on Steam right now. I might actually pick it up.
I mean, go for it. Like,
yeah.
even when it was announced,
Hold on.
Honestly,
Devil May Cry 5.
honestly,
Also
get, like,
$20.
Honestly, you get like the collection if you're gonna if the one game is $20.
Anyways, so yeah, that is. It's not winning.
No.
Let's talk about
It'll,
something.
I mean, it'll
it'd be
come
cool
close.
if a horror game won.
It'll
It's
come
actually a good horror game because most Resident Evil games are not good.
If anything, it's
I'd
gonna
like
come.
to talk about.
If anything, it's gonna come close.
I'd like to
compared to
talk
everything
about
else.
Sekiro now.
That game's hard.
I mean, it would. Was it made by From Software?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say now it stands a chance.
Yeah.
They have a dedicated fan base.
Yeah, they do.
I haven't played it yet. I have a lot on my back catalog. Actually, fun fact: I'm playing Hollow Knight on the plane tomorrow.
Playing what? Oh,
Hollow Knight.
Oh, nice. That's a good one too.
So then the next game I'm playing, and Neil will be. That's why I wanted Neil here, because the next game I'm playing is Trails of the Skies Chapter 2.
I mean, we could just steal
Second
them.
chapter.
I gave him back Cold Steel. I could not play that.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't get into it.
Not a fan.
I just can't get in because like I know that I have to eventually catch up with so much of the series. I barely have enough time to play like a 20-hour game.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah,
like,
no,
I barely have
get
enough
you.
time to play Pokemon. I'm like, and Trails is a long JRPG.
Yeah.
And to play Cold Steel like 4,
You gotta be dedicated.
I'm gonna need to play like.
By the way, I just want
the
to say we love the development. We love the shitty development team of Game Freak because you can get any Gigantamax Pokemon you want into the span of an hour.
Cool. I think Gigantamaxing is lame because you have to catch them from the stupid fucking
Yeah, that I never understood.
horde
I
battles, which I don't do. I just go catch them in like a normal person.
I thought when.
Oh, I actually like raids because I could do them online with my friends.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
that's
those are
the
cool.
fun part.
Like, I
So
don't
so
mind
that's
that.
the fun part because you don't have the online. I don't know how well you can experience that.
You can still do it.
You can
I did it
still-
with Miranda.
Oh, you could do it locally.
Yeah.
Which isn't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really give a shit to play Pokemon online. You know, it's Pokemon. It's whatever.
Honestly.
Yeah, once I get the Gigantamax mons, like all of them, because I'm just collecting them, I'm stopping playing Pokemon.
Honestly, I thought for the Gigantamax, I thought if like you get the meter all the way, if it's like a Pokemon like a Gigantamax, you could just Gigantamax instead of
That would be
Dynamax.
cooler.
I didn't like that. I don't like how you have to catch it.
My
Gigantamax
personal opinion, like I like it. It's like I like the fact that they look like
Different.
somewhat like going towards megas, but I wish that they had megas.
I mean,
still.
if they were going towards Megas, they would just have made them Megas.
Yeah.
Like I said,
a lot of them though look like they're megas.
They are. I thought Gigantamaxing was cool because I was like, they actually change forms and it's not lazy. I'm going to make their model big and give them more HP and defense and strength. But then it was like, oh, you have to catch them from the raids. And it's like, well, I know Gengar can Gigantamax, but guess what? I caught my Gengar as a Ghastly from a random field, and I really like it because it has good stats. And I don't really want to have to fucking run around the wild area getting chased by 2 high-level Pokemon.
Yeah.
You can't. You actually can't get. You have Sword, right?
Yeah, can't get Gigantamax Gengar. Who gives a shit?
Because they have to make things exclusive, you know.
I mean,
Dude, I can't wait till Gun comes out.
Yeah. Pokemon Sharpened Sword and Strengthened Shield.
Dude, I'm
And
just
then
saying right now,
then
you
the
haven't
games would be Pokemon
you haven't
XX.
finished it yet, so I'm not saying a word.
I know there's no Elite Four.
No, that's not what I meant.
I don't like that. There's
Oh,
no
I
point.
actually like the tournament style.
Alright, see, I hate it because this game lied to me because they think, oh, well, we can just take out the gym badges in Gen 7. They're like, oh, well, we'll just take out the Elite Four. What the fuck? What are they going to do next? Take out the champion? You're going to get the 8 badges and they're going to go, congratulations, you won.
I mean, the 7th gen, you were the champion.
Yeah. I don't like anything about the 7th generation other than the Pokemon.
Anyways, that's besides. So what I was trying to say was I just want to say I want a black 2 white 2 sequel for this game over just what Ultra Sun and Moon was. Because I really do not want that. I want a sequel because there are so many things that they built up for the next game that if they don't capitalize on it, I'm so not buying. What is it? What it would be? Sharpened Sword and Strengthened Shield? No, I wouldn't want that. I don't want that. I am going to throw. I will not buy that. I don't approve.
I mean, like,
So
even if they make a sequel, I don't know if I would buy it because I don't want to deal with a game where you can't catch all of them.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, I mean, the one thing I like about this game is you can technically catch everything. You just have to have online, which is just annoying.
Well, like, no, there's still, like, you can't get everything. The Pokedex got cut, so, like, Dratini's not
Oh,
in
you're
it.
talking about you're talking about that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about,
I
like,
thought you
oh,
meant
just,
like
catching-
exclusives, because
Oh, yeah, no, that's just whatever. You can trade without online.
no,
I get it.
that and you can do the raids. Like
Yeah,
if,
exactly.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
mean-
talking about, like,
I
oh,
mean,
I
I'll
like
be honest,
Dragonite.
I
Yeah.
don't personally care if they cut Pokemon. I just don't think that cutting over half of the decks was a good idea.
Alright, see, I have a different argument. Game Freak you should always be mad at Game Freak for cutting Pokemon, because they had every reason not to.
Oh, you know.
There is definitive proof.
Well,
Fair enough,
you know the definitive proof. I informed all of you about the fact that they've been working on the game for 5 years. Not only that, but the fact that they've been reusing models and animations for
That's
moves
what I'm saying.
and cut moves.
I mean,
You should never say you should
that-
cut them off.
that
That's
and
bad.
you can argue.
So it's really
You're paying $60.
no, that and
true.
it's not an argument. It's a fact that the Switch can handle all the mons in the game because every other game prior to that had all the mons.
It's
on that
because
specific
Game
power.
Freak-
iOS could handle it.
Game
Exactly.
Game Freak is not a good developing company. They are great at making Pokemon designs. For some reason, I think the music slaps. I think it's good. I like it.
It's alright, yeah. I like Hop's theme. It reminds me of, like, Sinnoh music.
Yeah, I was
Hop's
gonna say,
theme
yeah,
is
that-
so slaps.
I do
it
not like
slaps.
I hate him.
You mean How
I hate
2.0?
him. I
You
hate
mean
him.
Tierno
I hate his
3.0?
brother.
Alright.
I hate his brother. How
Alright,
every time you
Leon
see
is
him,
lame.
I am the champion.
have a champion time.
Alright, so I think it's hilarious how when, like, Hop loses to Beatty, he's like, I'm no good, and switches his team, and then you mollywop him because it's somehow easier now, and then he's like, I'm gonna be better now. I'm like, I just proved that you're shit, because you changed your team, and I still clapped you with the same ones. Why are you so happy? So it just makes me laugh. I'm just like,
So yeah, he's How 2.0.
I thought the fairy gym leader was hilarious.
Yeah.
How old am I? 16. I like that answer. Because at first I was like, "This is gonna be an easy quiz. What are fairies weak to? Poison." Then what was the last trainer's name? I was like,
What did I eat for breakfast?
yeah, that one I got wrong. I was like, oh shit.
I prefer the
Because
other
I said
one.
curry because everybody eats fucking curry
like,
in this game.
And I was like, what's my favorite color? And it was like purple. I'm like, okay, at least they're being it. I was really hoping she'd be like, it's neither. My favorite color is orange. I don't have to like pink to be a fairy type gym leader. And then what's my age? 88 and 16. Because Miranda was with me and she was like, the correct answer 16. I was like, I was going to pick it anyway. Because how great would that be? Like, you're at a soccer tournament or like a gym battle and the gym leader's like, how old do you think I am? Without skipping a beat, you go,
16.
16. And she just goes,
You win.
So I actually had a 2-minute pause on stream, and I thought to myself, should I say
One time this
16?
happened.
Because that's obviously going to be like the wrong answer because I'm not going to get point. I didn't get it. I said 88.
and she's like, you're right, but still rude.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Honestly, so you got to the part where she sees
Yeah, where
Beatty.
she basically diddles Beatty. Now that's pink.
So I'll be real. I love the other two rivals you have. Like, they are so...
What other two rivals?
The Beatty and Marnie.
Yeah.
I like them so much more than him.
Than Hopple. Like, Marnie's cool because Team Yell's hilarious.
Yo,
I
she
love Team Yell.
she's
I love
so
what she did before
wants...
this tournament.
Whether you
Here's
are
my
a boy
smile.
or a girl, she so wants stuff.
Kyle, she's 12.
Kyle.
Yeah?
She looks more
She's
12
12.
than any of them.
Yeah?
You're disgusting.
It's right there.
Also, Beatty, I thought was a girl. For
Okay,
the
I gotta.
longest
Yeah,
time.
me too.
Until I read his league card, and it was like, he's a sharpened trainer. I was like, excuse me? Are you fucking
Doesn't it
Bugsy's
look like he
cousin?
has boobs?
No,
like
his
in the
hair,
thing?
He looks like fucking Agatha's cousin.
That's true.
Right? Doesn't he look like young Agatha?
That's
I was like,
true.
I was like, knowing this game's probably related to her because Pokemon is a
Actually,
weird
they
fixation with
confirmed on the shitty phone game Pokemon Masters that Iris is the cousin of Leon.
gender. Oh, Jesus. Of course.
Anyways.
Because he had to have a connection to the worst fucking character.
Of course.
Her and Silent.
Of course. How much you want to bet she's gonna be in the one of the
Oh,
new
I can't
episodes?
wait for Iris and Silent to come back and Jenny. They're like, remember how great we were? And the whole fandom's gonna be like, yeah, now.
Leave.
Go get Meg. Go get Dawn. Fucking go get Sharon.
Go even get Max.
Yeah, go get Max. Go get Tracy.
Yo, can we actually just have like a couple years of time skip and Max is now a Pokemon trainer?
They can't because
He's 10.
it would actually yes because it would be hilarious if Ash was the same age and Max was also the same age as Ash.
Please. Anyways,
At that point, all the characters would be like, "Hold on, Ash, you have some fucking explaining to do."
this
How
wasn't
not
this wasn't a
age?
time to talk about Game Freak.
That's another day.
I mean,
Let's
this is
just-
a trope of us.
That's
We are the
true.
kings of long tangents.
I love tangents. Anyways, I just want to preference this. Everybody knows it. In the gaming community. I don't care if I have built up a Pokemon fan base or whatever based off of like what content we've done. Game Freak we know is A, lazy, and B, they suck at game developing.
Shouldn't we stop talking about the tangent though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
should.
said you didn't want to, and then you kept going.
I just wanted
So
to summarize.
I mean, who cares?
I
Half the
do.
fandom hates Pokemon anyway.
That's sure you're
Anyway.
right.
Pokemon
Resident
fan.
Evil.
Oh no, we
Resident
finished
Evil
that.
7.
Did we?
Oh,
Oh, what were you gonna say about Resident Evil 7?
7 is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like 7. I wouldn't give it Game of the Year.
I
don't
heard-
know if I'd give 2 either. But I
heard-
was also going to say way earlier is that you can tell that Capcom actually put their heart into something. Because when Resi 2 got announced, it's not a typical, AAA big money reveal.
No.
It was a very, stylistic trailer. Half of it was the perspective of a rat.
It was subtle.
Yeah, and also, subtle details, like there's a PS1 in the corner in the beginning. That's their way to tell you this is a PS1 game.
Yeah.
And the high-end graphics. And just the end with the zombie, and you're like, Capcom has a series with zombies, and then and you see old Leon in that police uniform, and you're like, there he is.
Yeah.
Then that's when you realize this is a remake of 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would win. It'd be cool, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff in here I'd love to win, but it's going up against Smash, and I don't think anything deserves to win other than Smash.
So I think we should. So let's talk about Sekiro, the game made by this Dark Souls team.
That game is hard. I've seen people try to play it. It's just hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool for that game to win because it would show, you can have something that's meant for a specific niche and still win. As much as Zelda has a very dedicated fan base, it's still a kind of everyone game. You can be like, I only play Mario, but I can pick it up.
When people try to say,
Yeah, you're right. It used to be niche, but now it's been
Smash
adapted
is
to
like an
everybody.
everyone game. You could be like, I only play JRPGs, or I only play shooters, or I
I'd
only
say
play
since-
FIFA. You can still play Smash.
I'd say probably since Twilight Princess, maybe going as forward as the remakes of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, the games have been mainstream, pretty much. And then it really got there through Breath of the Wild.
I figured since Ocarina of Time. And the only misstep was Majora's Mask, because that was this game is a weird mechanic. I don't know that I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only
So
game
you
where
go
it's
back,
weird.
Ocarina of Time got fucking insane coverage. It got Breath of the Wild style. We want this now.
And then do you remember when they teased it was going to be Ocarina of Time 2, and then we got Wind Waker?
Yeah, they have the
was
the
really
tech
funny.
demo, and I was like, hey, it's cartoony now.
Yeah, it was really funny. I don't think
This thing's lit.
if the game wasn't competing with other some of the bigger games that are on here,
I'd say game.
I'd say
It would definitely.
I'd say games.
It would definitely.
because I'm going to explain why when we talk about it next.
I shall also explain why I think because I think they're all worthy, but I'll get into it.
I will listen because I really don't know.
So
being nice and vague.
So yeah, like other than that, like I think it's a pretty cool game.
I mean, yeah, it's super cool. Like, it's kind of cool. I personally always thought From Software should make a space themed game.
Ooh.
Honestly, yeah, that'd be nice.
They went,
Honestly,
old school Japanese. I'm like, that makes sense. Think about medieval Victorian London, Japanese. Now all they got to do is space. Now they really can't do anything. They're just gonna make Bloodborne 2.
That sounds hella.
oh shit, that's gonna be
That
insane.
shit'll slap.
That's gonna be insane.
That slaps. Yeah, so I guess we don't have anything else to say other than that. Let's talk about.
For the big two.
So I was gonna say games because for this game, there are so many people that are probably that are referenced in the game that are like
Which one?
probably voting. Death Stranding.
Oh,
I mean, it's kind of obvious. I figured we'd all we're such big Smash fans. It's obvious we'd save that one for last.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't think Death Stranding will win this year. It's not a good game.
I think it's going to be what Red Dead was last
It's
year.
a movie.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
It's
a
going to win
movie
almost
award, but it's
every
not gonna
other
win the
award, but it's not going to win the award.
Because Red Dead has the same thing. A lot of people love Red Dead 2's story. Not very keen on its gameplay.
I heard that the controls were like.
It's literally a
ass.
movie.
All right, yeah, well, they overreacted a little with Red Dead 2. I played it. It's fine. It's slower than what Red Dead 1. But honestly,
I was gonna say, yeah.
Red Dead 1 is Xbox 360 cover shooter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Essentially.
But Red Dead 2 also does have a lot of stupid gameplay shit that I would 100% agree. It just when you ride your horse for too long, it's okay, you don't have your weapons or the stupid shit. The game wanted to be more realistic, and sometimes that gets in the way. So this game's got a similar setup. Its main selling point is its story. The fact that you have to take care of your boots, it's very meticulous with the way it wants you to play it. And a lot of people don't like that. Some people, they're gonna swear by the story.
It's so
anything else.
It's so critically acclaimed and there's so much backlash that you can't have this game win without the whole internet blowing up about the whole internet blowing up negatively.
That's what their target is, the internet. So if they literally win, they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Right.
But
That's
if they
not
don't
really-
win, they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot.
I don't want to be this guy. I love games and stories. Sometimes I think games have better stories than movies. But shouldn't a game with a good gameplay win Game of the Year award?
Yeah.
We're not doing the movie of the year.
The game was
there's a reason why Best Story
made.
is its own category.
The game was made to win an Oscar, not to win.
Honestly,
it's meant to win story of the the best video game story. It's not.
I
meant to
think
win
best
Game of the
narrative,
Year.
it should win 100%.
honestly,
There is no other game that beats
There's
it.
a reason why Breath of the Wild won and Horizon Zero Dawn didn't. Horizon Zero Dawn had a story. Breath of the Wild was just way more fun.
because Breath of the Wild, you knew what the premise was.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we're gonna walk into this Breath of the Wild, and we're not gonna actually know what the premise is.
Well, yeah, because of the thing.
It's really interesting.
We're gonna see who's that dead skeleton, but
totally Ganon.
it's either Ganon or Demise.
It's Ganon.
So
There was
same
Sheik.
person.
So there was Sheikah on the chair. There was Sheikah's
No, I know, and I also saw
Stuff.
the earrings too.
So that's not Sheikah. Gerudo.
Yeah.
That's all Gerudo stuff. I didn't know that when I first saw it, but I freaked out. I think when we were watching it because I thought it was Demise,
Man, it's not Demise.
but it's not Demise.
It has to be Ganon because you.
So
No, but I still think honestly this game should have been a movie, and the Red Dead's should have been a movie. That's it. Like an actual movie.
Smash is winning.
Well,
Alright,
yeah. What else
so
is it going?
That's
really
all.
against?
That's my
What-
transition.
What else is it going
It
against?
has It has the best soundtrack. It has the best gameplay. I think a fighting game winning the Game of the Year shows a lot.
But then you're also gonna have arguments that this is technically not a fighting game, but it is.
Well,
a
you
fighting
have the
game.
argument that this is technically not a Game of the Year.
No, I know, but that's what
because
I'm
it
saying.
came out last year.
That's what I'm saying. Because people are gonna for this game. There's always gonna be backlash on both ends.
But with
you know-
with all of the games,
With
that's
all
the
the
same
games,
way.
This is the
Resident Evil 2. How the hell does a remake win? Control. Who the fuck played it? Death Stranding. The gameplay, I guess, where's the gameplay? Outer Worlds, Was Outer Worlds... Honestly, Outer Worlds and Sekiro don't even have an argument, but the point being,
Their argument is they're going up against Smash.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
but that's in the eyes of somebody who loves Smash. What if it's somebody who doesn't like Smash?
For the 5 people that don't,
Yeah,
well, looks like they're not getting their vote.
Exactly.
exactly.
So anyway, the reason I said game earlier, now granted, if it was just 5 games and Smash Bros. Wasn't in it,
Different story.
it would be, yeah, I would definitely have a hard time. I don't think Death Stranding would deserve the win still. Just because I think the Game of the Year award should have a good story and game, and if it's going to have one thing better than the other, it should have really kick-ass gameplay.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd probably want, like I said, I would want the Outer Worlds to win. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's a kind of small game, won the Game of the Year award, and also to stick it to Fallout. But that's really cool. But Smash has so much in it. It is almost stupid. How
It is
much work.
It is
Well,
essentially the ultimate fighting game.
well, no, not just fighting.
Not
game.
just fighting
I'm
game.
saying the amount of effort you didn't need to put in. Think about it. There are 72 characters. Not all of them are Nintendo. Not all of them were really easy to get. Can you? Obviously, we know Sakurai has some pull, and we know it's not like he had to fight in a duel.
There
to
was
get Snake.
literally some fighting to get
But,
some of
like,
the stuff implemented in the
It's
game.
not like it's not like he could just call and be like, "I want Snake in." And even then, it's not just as simple as
Honestly,
hey,
Konami actually, from what I heard, Konami really wanted them.
Well, no, that's not what
because
I'm
they wanted
getting
to
at.
get big PR,
that-
good PR for once.
What I'm getting at is that it's not as simple as
Yeah, 'cause
I
they
want
just-
him in.
they
We want him in.
they kicked
It's
out the
okay.
creator of the
We want him
game
in.
guy.
All right. Well, it's Bandai Namco. It's also published. It's Bandai Namco and Sora. It's Sakurai. It's a freelancer. This is Nintendo's publishing it, but we also have to make sure they get enough money. Who's getting the DLC characters? These DLC characters are sometimes ass pulls, sometimes they're not. There's so much, and then other than that,
You know
it's
what's
a really
crazy?
fun
We don't
game to
even
play.
have the
Yeah.
prediction. We don't even. I'm saving predictions for last. So like, and we're gonna do Smash predictions, obviously, because this is where I think all of us believe the next character is being revealed.
So that's why I don't think any game.
Yeah, if they win, that's honestly the best time to do it.
I actually have a prediction for that. So
All right, so that's why I don't think any game other than Smash deserves the Game of the Year
I
award.
think that
It's such a
Sakurai
tight
deserves.
game.
I think Sakurai deserves a you know how
The Lifetime
what's his name
Achievement
got
Award.
the Hideo Kojima got the Lifetime Award like last year or
He
something.
needs one.
I think Sakurai should get it this
He'll
year.
probably get it. I think it's not like a
Actually,
big
you know what? I'm gonna
no.
mention. I'll mention that when I get into my predictions because it actually has something to do with my predictions.
Because what other person besides him has put so much
And
effort
he's
into
not
one
even
game?
a first-party developer. He's a freelancer.
Exactly.
I forget. I don't know all the details. Neil told me like Nintendo has to like go through a bunch of like legal processes to pay him. It's not as simple as make Smash. They have to like make all kinds of contracts for contracts to be like, look, he's a freelancer, but he's basically a first-party developer, and not just that, he's a director.
And
Honestly,
Sakurai,
if he becomes-
as much as he jokes about it, he loves He loves making
He
this
doesn't
game.
want to quit.
No, honestly,
He does,
you
and
know-
he
every
says
time
it.
it's-
You know,
he's
honestly,
not
you know what
gonna
would be
do
the best bet for him? Honestly, if Nintendo, if Smash Bros wins, he goes onto the stage. They make him a first party representative.
Also, another thing, a lot of these awards too is like clout. Like this was a big monumental thing. How many games, and I'm not just talking about these 6, how many games do you realistically say can beat Everyone Is Here?
Yeah.
That's a year and a half old
I have a
release.
joke to tell you guys after this video.
But,
Oh,
like,
actually, no. I could tell you guys actually now.
Okay.
I could tell you guys the second half of it after. But so anyways, I was at the haircut place, the barber today. There were so many people here. They're there, and I was just like thinking to myself, everyone is here because there were too many people. Anyways, so nothing deserves to win other than Smash
I think so.
because
What is the
because
what's the conflict?
again the effort, the time, the conflict is it was a game for last year, and B, why should a fighting game win over a game that has, I guess, a better story or is like a single player game? It's because everybody had so much fucking fun with it.
Guarantee you, in 2 years from now, people will still be playing Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, look at Melee. People still play that since
Melee.
when
The
the fuck
Switch
it's been
will
made.
not die for the next 6 years, so everybody will
Exactly.
be playing it. So after that, we're all in agreement. I'm not gonna talk. Let's not do Smash predictions. So I'm just gonna mention things, and you tell me if they're gonna happen or not.
Okay.
The game that's gonna be made by is having either the story written. I don't know what it's called. Elden Ring, the one by being written by J.J.R. Martin. I think that game will have some sort of game.
Martin?
Yeah. whatever.
Game of Thrones guy.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones guy. I think something will be shown off about the game at the Game Awards, because it's being made by Bamco.
Depends on the situation, possibly. Yeah.
I don't think we're getting gameplay. I think we are getting something with the story, a cinematic trailer.
So like a name drop, basically, of the game. Okay.
No, the game's called Elden Ring.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind that.
So Jack,
I would say E3.
E3 next year, Microsoft's conference, because that's where it was last time.
No, if anything,
Second,
they're gonna name drop it, talk a little bit about it, and then go more into it. E3.
The only reason I say E3 is because it's Jar Martin. Like,
And you think it's
Game
it might
Awards
take
is big,
forever?
But, like, E3 is big.
Bigger, yeah.
Like, I
So-
feel like you want like the thing where you really go into it there.
Yeah.
next up, Halo Infinite. I'm gonna say E3.
I agree.
Pains me to say it, but yeah.
I think that there's a chance we see it here, but I don't think that's going to be Microsoft's thing.
If it's gonna be here, it's just gonna be a name
Because
drop.
I think what Microsoft might show is either this is maybe where they might reveal something about the Scarlet, or they're going to talk more about their xCloud.
Does Xbox have like a serious presence here? Like, are they making? Did anything get like a serious nomination?
No, but Phil Spencer always shows up,
if anything,
so that's why.
You know what? I bet
What
you
are
I
the
know
choices
what happened.
again?
xCloud. They're gonna talk more about it.
what were the
And xCloud, the beta has 53 games on it.
games again? Because
Wow.
if depending on what game it was, they might make a presence.
I don't know. Like there is no Xbox game, so
Okay,
that's why I'm
Then yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna really make a presence besides him. Then
There's something else I wanted to mention other than Nintendo.
online.
Anything about Sony? Because I don't think we got anything from Sony.
No, Sony just released all their big hits from 2016. They're done for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, have fun waiting 10 years for Spider-Man 2, God of War 2, and
So my thing is, I think that they're going to show everything during their own conference.
Yeah, it makes
their
sense.
state of play.
That
No,
makes
not the
sense.
state of play. Like, remember when they showed the
Oh yeah,
the PS4?
Yep.
They had like that big reveal. I think they're gonna do what Nintendo did with the Switch.
Oh, what, like the
They
treehouse?
had like that 3-hour
Yeah.
Like the
conference.
Yeah. Like when the Switch got announced, the Nintendo Switch presentation. It was January 2017.
Yeah, so it was like the treehouse.
No.
Well,
No,
not-
it was
No.
like a
A
conference.
treehouse is more like
It was like in like you know how like E3 has like the theaters and like all
okay.
that. It was
so
in
like
front of an
actual
audience.
big
Yeah,
show.
it was in
Okay.
like Tokyo or something.
I thought the treehouse was live in front of people. No.
well, no,
No.
the treehouse is it's a live.
No, like literal
Broadcast.
stage of people though.
No.
It's like a room.
Oh,
yeah. It's like a conference
Okay,
room.
never mind
To
then.
put it this way, treehouse is just like chilling with your friends, but also you have to sell this thing. So like it's if someone hired us to be like, all right, sell this, and then they were like, but just hang out and do it,
Okay.
but also relay information.
All right.
I only mention this because I'm gonna mention a couple of things, but I only mention this one because the game is nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Either Resi 3 remake or Resi 8 is shown.
I would go with Resi 8.
Resi 8.
What were the choices again? Resi 8.
Resi 8 or Resi 3 remake.
I don't really know that much about the Res, but I think Res 8 though.
Res 8.
'cause-
I'm gonna be honest. I think Resi 3 remake is gonna be shown. They're gonna show the biohazard of it. That is my thought. I don't have anything else to say. The possibility of GTA 6. Because I'm gonna
2
say
years from now.
I'm gonna say no because
Yeah,
they're
same
still
here.
working on Red Dead.
Also, real
Oh,
quick,
Rockstar,
versus Fire Emblem
right.
related. This bitch is using both swords. One of them is fucking Ike's. She's using Alendite and Durandal.
That's lit.
If Dimitri is not in
The
this band,
possibility of anything from Square either being
yeah, Final Fantasy VII is gonna get a mini trailer.
Yeah, they have to. If
The
if they
possi-
don't, that's
so-
just sad.
the possibility of anything Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Do we?
Mm,
Yes.
Wait, no,
No.
no.
Because I was gonna say they might show more Remind DLC.
Nah, they would do that at something bigger. Come on, Dimitri. Sorry, I
And my other thing that I want to say, because I think this is going to be at their E3 next year, Dragon Quest 12.
This early?
No,
No,
I think they would let it cool off a little off of 11.
11 was so fun.
Dimitri's not in again. Sophis is though.
Okay.
Sorry.
And
If anything, they're probably gonna do it like. If they are gonna do it this year, it's gonna be like late next year or even early.
I think it's gonna be
year.
like 20. That's gonna be a 2021 game.
What?
So I was gonna say it's gonna be at E3 next year.
What?
That's a
Dragon
possibility.
DQ12.
That's a pretty good possibility.
Then again,
I wanted
it
to
is
say
popular,
the
so-
Avengers game. Wanted to say.
Oh yeah, it'll be here.
Yeah.
Who do they show? What hero? Because I think they're gonna show off a new hero.
No, man.
You're gonna say Spider-Man. That's a good one. You?
Trying to think. Black Panther.
That was gonna be my guess. So I want to say something different though.
Bucky.
I could see Bucky actually. I'm gonna go with either Falcon or maybe like someone from the X-Men.
All right, I wouldn't be surprised Falcon because this game has decided it only wants to show off the lamest parts of it. So
Yeah.
show off a lame superhero. An X-Men would be cool though, but that would be cool, and this game has decided it doesn't want to show off itself as cool.
Just because I just thought of it, anything from Tomb Raider. Because I'm gonna say no, especially when Dynamic.
I'd say yes for E3, no for this one, because I feel like they wouldn't just be like, by the way, new Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Because it's like Xbox's only thing, and they don't want to make exclusives anymore.
DBZ Kakarot, something about it.
No.
I just hope it's not like
They've made it a thing that Dragon Ball gets announced at E3.
The thing is, I just don't want it to like
I'll
crash
be
and burn like Xenoverse
I'll be
did.
real. Let's go. I'm gonna go on a tangent for a bit. The game actually looks kind of fun.
It does look fun, but so did Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2. But
Yeah,
then
but Xenoverse-
but the connections, though, that's the thing. That's what I'm hoping it's.
But they have like their own original content. It's gonna be like an actual open world. It's not gonna be like some stupid 3D fighting game.
No. I understand.
'Cause-
I'm talking about actually connecting with hits and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just because like they're got all this stuff doesn't mean they're gonna make it good. Like,
That's true.
Square has a shitload of money, and Kingdom Hearts still manages to be trash every time.
Yeah.
So I guess I never mentioned this. I'm gonna be real. I'm very surprised Kingdom Hearts wasn't there for Game of the Year. I'm surprised Devil May Cry 5 was not nominated.
I feel like those games have like a time and a place.
I'm
I
surprised.
am a little surprised Devil May Cry didn't get
That was the one I was very surprised. Not that over Control, because I knew
But over
An
Control,
indie
yeah.
title?
The indie game.
probably,
Well, I mean,
and I hate to say this, either Resi 2 remake or over not Sekiro, over Outer Worlds.
yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah. But no, honestly, actually thinking about it, I think Devil May Cry should have been on the list.
Yeah, it really should have. It was like a big thing.
So
It's also a return to the series because after DMC, Devil May Cry.
I don't remember the other game that was mentioned to me about Game of the Year. Luigi's Mansion is hella fun, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's actually, I'll be real, spoiling it for our end of year thing. My Game of the Year as of right now is Luigi's Mansion.
I know what my game of the year is gonna be.
I haven't
just
touched a
know
game.
already. I know nothing can beat it. By the way, I'm getting Call of Duty eventually for Christmas.
I have
And-
not.
Realism mode. That thing is so cool.
What?
Realism mode.
Did you play that mode? Yeah.
Probably not because my laptop's ass running it.
Oh, Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
It's basic. You have no HUD.
Oh,
that's
Zero
awesome.
ammo, no map, nothing. You have to remember how much ammo you have. You have to kind of know.
That's awesome.
You can't see anyone unless you get a UAV, and again, it's not going to show you have a UAV as far as I know. So like snipers.
I'm trying to think. Okay, let's just move on to Nintendo because I don't have anything else from there. Anything Metroid?
No.
No.
No, not even like the
They
trilogy.
They started over. No.
Nothing.
No. What I think is going to happen is at E3 they'll be like, hey, here's a trailer.
Is that going to be what Breath of the Wild was this year?
Here, let me. What I think is going to happen is Metroid is going to get like another like, hey, Metroid Prime 4. I know you've been waiting for a while, so the trilogy.
So what I
Out
think.
tomorrow.
So what I think is going to happen is that's going to be an eShop exclusive, and I think that's going to be announced mid. But I think what they did with Breath of the Wild 2, they're like this year, they're going to do with Metroid Prime 4 next year. They're just going to show like a minute of like trailer.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I think that we're going to see probably a very fucked up Ridley at some point, like a very
Oh, what, like transitioning to Meta Ridley?
I
That's
think
the only
like
thing that makes-
like a different form.
Because that's the only thing that that makes sense.
Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
That's an actual
Yeah,
thing.
you
I'm
think?
just gonna, yeah, because I don't. It's been too long. I'm just gonna put it out there because it got announced at the Game of the Year award. So I'm just gonna be like, if it doesn't come out here, I'm just gonna expect.
I'm going
that
with
it's never
I'm
coming out.
going with no, because this goes into my predictions.
If Europe wants it, it's gonna happen. Because that's where the game does
Voted
the
her into
best.
Smash.
That's where the game does best.
The other thing I wanted to mention, well, Breath of the Wild 2. Anything?
No.
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 I'm gonna go with this is the closest thing that I'm going to say yes to, so I'm gonna say probably not. There was something else I wanted to mention about this.
Xenoblade Chronicles remake. No, I don't think it's gonna
Because
be there.
it wasn't actually nominated for anything, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, no, I'm with that random guy in the back. Yeah.
No, that guy outside. Yeah, as much as I love that remake, it's not gonna.
Yeah,
get
he has a
noticed.
good opinion.
Why would it?
He's
It's a
gone. You can't see
remaster.
Kyle, but he's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gone before we could even interview him.
Wow. What was it?
Animal Crossing. No,
No.
it already got showed so much.
Well,
Damn,
that guy came back.
He did, right? He might even be in the back.
Is there
of the
anything other than Nintendo we want to talk about other than like anything at all that could be announced other than Smash? Because No More Heroes 3. Anything about it here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does that count as a Nintendo announcement or a Suda announcement?
Well, that's
Little bit
just
of both,
on
I wanna say.
Nintendo, because that's just gonna be on Nintendo. Also,
I'm gonna say
I don't think it's gonna
no.
be like a full-on trailer. I think it's just gonna be another like, hey,
Oh,
guess
just
what?
a
It
name
still
drop?
exists.
Oh.
I'm gonna say no. Again, going into my predictions. So so let's just move on to Smash. If anybody has anything else to say about Nintendo,
I think Smash is gonna get one character. I don't think it would make sense for them to be like, hey, this is the last of the fighter pass, but then here's the other one that might not have a fighter pass. I feel like it would make sense for that character to be its own reveal.
when does it get announced?
His own entity outside of the.
When does it get
DLC
announced?
part?
When Smash Ultimate wins or something else?
No, it wouldn't get announced for when it wins.
The
They
day
wouldn't-
after, if anything.
No, it would get announced well before the actual Game of the Year announcement.
Okay.
My reason for this: be one,
Oh,
little pretentious to
okay.
assume you will win, even though you rightfully should. That was
No,
what-
I think they're gonna probably be told like a couple of nights beforehand. So they make
that's true.
so make a mini trailer or something.
Because
Well, no, my thing
or an
is, I
announcement.
think they were just going to announce a character anyway. You
'Cause-
did one. Think about it. Doesn't it make sense? You started your
Does-
DLC at. Well, let me finish. You start with Joker, and then you end whoever character 5 is. And yeah, you're right. If they're gonna know in advance, most likely, so it makes sense. They'd be like, hey, if they do, and they'd be like, you win. Wouldn't it be? Do you have a character? And Nintendo would be like, maybe. And then they'd be like, you should probably put that after you win. But if they're like, hey, you don't win. At the
Hold on
halfway
to it.
point when viewership drops, put that in there to make everyone shit themselves, and then
Yeah.
they'll come back.
So character gameplay, and that's it for you. Just one character, one gameplay.
No, I don't think gameplay.
No, it's
Don't
just
think
trailer.
gameplay?
Just
Trailer.
you're
You think
talking
just trailer?
Basic, so name drop and trailer.
I'm thinking a Joker style trailer, like
Okay.
just like animation. They're coming. Wait a month and a half for the presentation when we show you the character, and then they'll just come out after that.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
kind of like how they do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And this happens when?
And it doesn't feel like it's
When are
rushed
you
either,
thinking?
too. It just feels like it's
When-
nice.
Beginning, middle, end.
Middle.
Middle.
Thing.
And you're in agreement with Jack about?
Yeah.
Okay. My prediction: we're either gonna open, or if Sakurai wins some sort of lifetime award, and he's told about that in advance, that's when Character 5 comes through. I think we're getting the character, and I think we're getting gameplay.
That would be really cool.
That would be nice. Or they just release him as a Mii fighter.
Do you guys have any
It's a
predict?
Fortnite
So
fighter.
before I move on from Fighter 5,
We got
anybody got a
Gunner,
prediction for who?
Swordman.
Me Fighter 4.
Mii fighter for
Me Fighter
Sakurai.
4?
You got Gunner,
all three.
Brawler, Gunner, Sakurai.
So at this
He
point,
carries a sword and he has a fist, but the fist opens and turns into a gun.
No, he opens his
So-
mouth. That's the guy.
so I'm gonna be real. My character,
He doesn't even open his mouth. It's just a giant gun. Like,
So I'm gonna be real for my character. My original prediction was in fact going to be the Resident Evil character,
cancer.
but no, because I didn't want it. I
No,
was
I
gonna go
know.
realistic.
get you. Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
So I thought to myself, because certain things have happened.
That is code
That
for
sounded-
leaks.
That's yeah.
That's code for leaks that have some credibility to them.
Yeah.
But
I'm
then
not
again,
saying in any scenario. Like, I'm gonna leave you with that mystery.
Yes, but that
of
huff-
did it confirm something? Did it deny something?
I know.
Kyle, when you huff, you're disappointed.
Anyways, you're right.
It's closed.
They're here.
Oh.
No, they're not. No, yes, they are.
The other here.
Okay.
Hey guys. Hey.
Long time. You look good.
It's
Nice beard, man. Birando.
What's up, bitches?
We were talking about the Game Awards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Death Stranding's a shoe. Come on. Are you joking?
You're
It's called
talking
the
to the
Game
wrong
of the Year
people.
award. You
You're
need
talking
to
to
be
the wrong people then.
We all unanimously agree. Also, if you think Smash isn't winning, that's crazy. Death Stranding doesn't have that much love put into it or work. Smash well, no, you can't. Well, it's a fact.
I mean,
Well,
you don't know if Jeff's doing a thing with Kojima, trying to, well, you know,
I'm pretty sure.
biasing.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna win.
I know.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been thinking about it for a while. It's gonna be either Monster Hunter.
Yes.
No.
I've been saying it
I
to
love
both of
Monster
you.
Hunter. I love Monster. I haven't played it that much, but I love Monster Hunter. From what I've played, I want to play more. Like,
Or
I'm happy that I'm back home so that I can play Monster Hunter.
Nice.
or it's gonna be, and I know you're not gonna be disappointed about this,
I'm not
or you
gonna be
might. I
disappointed.
don't know. You're not gonna even know the character.
Okay.
Lloyd Irving from Tales. I'm sorry, I don't want another JRPG character for the Fighters Pass. We got 2.
I do. Violet.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Better yet, Dimitri.
It's gonna be Byleth,
My
if it's
God.
anyone.
It's gonna be Claude.
Actually, something very interesting, because this is me speculating about it. There was no Fire Emblem Three Houses Spirits.
Oh no.
There were no Astral Chains. No.
It's time.
No.
There were no Astral Chain Spirits.
That's who gives a shit.
You say that,
Who gives a shit?
but it's
you
also
thought that?
platinum.
Okay. I won't have to
Again.
leave my own house then.
So
If
I
it-
think
if
so.
it doesn't wear a blindfold and is named 2B, I don't care.
Okay. And I guess that's what you're doing with Square Rips as well? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, okay, Boomer. I mean Zoomer.
Dude, you're the doomer.
That's
You're
true,
the guy
you're
who
right.
wants to go.
Anyways.
Yeah, you are, you old head. I'm the
Sure, you're
youngest
right.
one here. I'm the baby. Wait,
Okay,
never mind.
Zoomer.
Brandon is. God damn it, Brandon. I had a
Brandon,
thing
you're
going.
such a Zoomer.
What?
The future is now, man.
Anyways. So yeah, that is... So those are my 2 characters. I'll be disappointed. I really think we should end it off with a diverse cast of different types of games other
It's
than
been like this since last
here's like 5 JRPG characters and that's it. I know that you and Neil would be excited about that because you guys love JRPGs, but in my opinion, I just think Smash is a representation of all games.
Yeah, so a JRPG character should get in. There's no... Where's the limit? Mario's a platformer.
So those are my 2 predictions, and I'm very sad about that. So, yeah. Anyways,
Just 2 dice left.
Wow.
my other prediction is that after Sakurai, after they win, they're announcing Season 2.
Yeah, totally.
I think that they're going to announce, here's 5 fighters. I don't know who's going to be in, but this is my prediction for a trailer, and I don't know when it's going to happen. I hope it's during the Game Awards, because I just want it sooner.
Yeah, I think
So-
the only way I would agree that they would announce like
Season
2
2.
characters is if it was Harold. You know what would be really cool? They do the Fighting Pass 5 character in the middle, and if they know they're winning, then they do
Season 2.
Season 2. They're like, by
So,
the way,
so my
thank
prediction
you.
is either A, they're going to announce a character that is possibly going to be, if you buy the season pass, you get this character, because it's not going to come with a stage or anything, or B, we're going to get a trailer. My prediction, as much as you don't want it, because I want it too much, I think it's going to be Doom Guy, with the prediction that at the end of the trailer, there's going to be either a taunt of him having a doll, or it's just gonna show him picking up a doll that's going to be Gino. So that is my prediction
I don't think they would do that.
for a
He would
trailer.
crush the doll. You guy doesn't care.
No, but have you not? When you play Doom, he picks up the doll and he just places it in his pocket. So it'd be representing he's taking him with him to Smash.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm finished Doom.
Or there's those certain ages they'll take the
Oh, it's just a bonus thing. That's why I didn't spoil anything for you. He just
I
picks.
don't.
So
What is there to spoil?
There will be the certain
He kills
occasions
demons.
where he like puts the
Sure.
arm up and he fist bumps the doll. So that's like rare.
So yeah, that's essentially my hopeful prediction for like. Otherwise, that is my real prediction announcement for the first character of season 2, and if it's going to be at a Nintendo Direct, would be a Gino.
I would love Gino so much.
But I think that
Don't mind the Monopoly set. It's just there. Just accept it.
Accept it.
Monopoly.
Do not worry.
Just accept it. Don't trust me.
If Neil were here and this was sorry, he'd have a panic attack.
I would really sorry.
But my honest prediction, other than that, is maybe they'd either show a Ryu Hayabusa or a Doom guy as the first pair character of season 2 at the Game Awards. But that's my opinion.
Both yucky.
Okay.
Yucky, stupid characters. If it isn't blindfolded and wears all black, then I don't want it.
Nick, you got any predictions for season 2?
Also, Kyle.
Funky Kong.
Bet.
Yeah, Funky Kong's totally in. Why wouldn't you pause the game?
For what?
You missed the most pivotal near cutscene.
What?
When 2B gets fucking ran through.
Oh, that. No, I saw that.
Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah.
Why
Anyway,
wouldn't you pause it? You fool.
I don't know.
You can press the home button and things pause. The only thing that doesn't do that is Minecraft.
It's on Steam.
You can press the pause button.
That's true, you're right. Anyways, anyone else? Do you guys have any wild predictions for the Game Awards? By the way, anything you said will be on the internet.
Oh wow.
So just to let you know.
I don't know games. I can't tell.
Say Violet, agree with me.
You have the shortest fucking attention
Violet.
span compared to me.
Oh, you should see my
You got anything, David?
Because they always put in Fire Emblem characters.
No gaming, just anything,
general
just
gaming.
anything you got.
It has to be from a game first, though. That's
Yeah.
the like one rule.
Just anything video game news, because it's for the Game Awards.
First game, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the waifu wagon outside.
To be honest,
Are
I
you kidding
think
me?
I'd like
I'm
to be
serious. Have you
because I
seen
feel
my
like
car?
you
No.
as in like
Where
we
is
that's a fighting
It's
character,
across-
but
it's
like in
across
terms of
the
other
street right
games
there.
and stuff, like I have no
You
idea.
got Ruby and Blyce and Nagatoro
So,
and
I
fucking
can't
Kobe.
say.
Actually, I'm not telling you anything, but there
Only
were
top tier
characters
right
that
now.
have been somewhat confirmed as future characters. So I'm not telling you what they
But
are.
if you're asking me about Game Awards,
But
I'm
Funky Kong 2019.
fair.
What
2019.
about
Hollow
Goku?
Knight.
Yeah, what about
Hollow Knight?
Knight is spectacular. Like I would. Expect
I'm actually gonna play it on the plane ride tomorrow.
I'm actually expecting it to like be at
Wait, where are
least
you flying to?
nominated
Miami.
for something. You know.
So yeah,
Isn't it
so
getting a
so
sequel?
Silk Song.
So what?
Silk Song.
What?
That's the sequel. I think it's called.
Oh.
Silk Song
Right.
is the sequel. It's coming out either later this like in December or like next year. I think it's next year. Anyway, so that's your prediction, Hollow Knight, something.
Yeah, it's like
Something for Hollow Knight.
I could see Silk Song being there. Like somewhere like maybe like a little mini thing.
Yeah, I just don't pay much attention to games like Brandon does. And he doesn't pay a lot of attention either.
I play the games that I play, and I don't look at other games.
Do you have any predictions for Osu?
I'm going to steadily lose my ranks continually. I'm going to get into the 190,000s, and then I'm going to try and get it back. I'm going to get back in around the 186,000 where I'm at right now. But I'm going to continually get mad at my own skill for being very stagnant.
I need to
And
get Monopoly
I'm
board.
not going to get better. Except I'm going to
Wait,
get
are we-
more
are we
maps,
doing the campaign?
and then I'm going to increase my...
Wait, no, we're not doing that.
I think that like
Well,
I'll
Neil's
be
not here.
yeah I was
We can start without Neil, and then I can introduce him later.
I was
I
gonna
need
say
your
I
fucking
think that we should
character
probably
sheet.
start.
That's my computer at home.
So yeah, I was gonna say we should probably start
Yeah.
with Neil.
Start with Neil?
Yeah, so that way everybody's in at least for the first one, and if they're gone, you can just be like, oh, they got stuck
They
in like a
slept in
cliff.
and we left them at the
With
end.
his backstory, I can make
Yeah,
it
with his-
so...
with his
I
backstory,
can, we can
it's
make it so
okay.
that we get introduced later.
Trust me,
Yes.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna take
So yeah, I guess not to confirm or deny any leaks. There were characters, however, and none of them that I've said have been confirmed for it. But there have been characters that are possibly in season 2. That
I
we
know Neil said there was like a character that I would like that he wouldn't like to get in, and I was like, oh,
No, we talked about it.
yeah.
Yep.
Part of me is like that might be Rex. I know it's not 2B because he wants to be and just as bad as me.
It's not 2B. I'm not gonna tell you either. But that character is essentially
Yeah, I got you.
the character is essentially confirmed for season 2.
I'm gonna
You will be, and all I have to say is you will love it, but you will be a bit sad at the same time.
Why?
I'm not gonna say.
Well, I don't know if it'd be Rex. I wouldn't get very sad if he got in some more Xenoblade representation. What are these?
This will kind of represent our board, I guess.
Because I don't have anything else, so I'm using them for it.
And so
It's a battlefield.
so yeah, without telling you anything, there's at least one or I'd say the legitimately 3 characters that we actually know for season 2.
Cool.
Like possibly.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Anyways,
But I've learned to just accept that with Smash until Nintendo themselves leak it. Come on, guys. Like,
You know it's a big brain move when like the game publisher leaks their own shit.
yeah, when Nintendo just puts SNK in the trademark and just expects no one to notice.
Do we not have any more?
you mean when they do that for Bethesda and Dovahkiin and Vault Boy gets in? I'm kidding.
Vault Boy and Dovahkiin.
What good
Dude.
would Vault Boy be in Smash?
Exactly.
What good
He would be
ability-
the all-around character. He would use VATS. That would be his
Alright.
whole thing.
So now that I guess we're ending the video. So check out
Oh shit, yeah.
check out Brandon's Tumblr
I have a Tumblr.
You have a Tumblr?
I have a
at
Tumblr.
Wait,
it's
what about my thing?
I'm gonna mention your Friendzer.
Tumblr.com.
Calm down.
Friends are talking about MySpace.
Oh, your
Who cares about
MySpace?
Friendzer.
I am president of
Where's
the
my-
Youth
So-
and Asia Club.
Check out Brandon on his Tumblr at Waifu Wars 69.
I have a Tumblr.
Yeah, that's your Tumblr.
Wow, you set that up for me, bro.
I expected his
I got
handle
no-
to be
I got
something
no art,
Kaguya
though.
related, you know? You're really
Then
upset.
check out.
Brandon Sama Love is War.
Shameless plug Instagram at Waifu Wagon.
I was actually gonna plug something else for you,
That works.
but you know what? That works
That
fucking.
works fucking great.
Sure. Check
Alright,
out.
check out my
Yeah,
Friendster
that's
page,
a lot
Toaster Lover. I love toasters in a way that no one else does. Trust me, I would know.
Check out Nick's
Nick is scarred by how much I love toasters.
It's scary.
It
Can we
really is
actually
scary.
play Cards Against Humanity? Because it's been a while.
Yeah,
We
we
gotta play
can.
D&D
Okay, cool.
first.
Well, yeah, we'll do that. Check out Nick's MySpace at
MySpace.
at MySpace. No, was trying to think of a name, but it's your name's MySpace.
Alright, check out my MySpace. What's it? Mark Zuckerberg.
And check out my SoundCloud at Only Sex Noises.
Sounds like a SoundCloud thing.
Don't forget Sad Clowns. That's a good one.
Sad
sex
clowns. And
And
I don't.
also like me on YouTube. Malone postage stamp.
Shit, that's pretty good.
I don't know.
10% of this video is plugging our shit.
I don't know when.
About to
I don't know when-
This
I don't
video
know
is
when
also
we'll do-
sponsored by my.
And how long?
I don't know
my
when or where the next
sponsor channel.
podcast will be up, but
Sponsored by Cards Against
we're
Humanity.
doing
Sponsored by my
we're gonna
YouTube
make it
channel,
through, but
Samurai, the cousin. The sister channel of the Ninja.
Legends.
everybody's fucking sponsored by them. Can I honestly with my 78 subscribers
Wait,
just
you
be
could,
like,
unless you had Satisfy Gaming
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
or Cutting Edge
remove
Gamer.
this water so
Ooh.
that we can
and
pile.
so. But I do have some sort of an announcement for a podcast. Remember how we did the FAQ thing where we got points for guessing what each other's things were?
Yeah, we can do that again.
No,
Oh.
I have a different one. We are going
Where the
to
houses?
play
I love
odds.
I love this thing so much. It's so easy to find.
That's all I'm gonna say
What
about
the
it.
fuck is odds?
You've never played
Like,
odds?
I know, that's why I looked at you like.
Just look at. I just
You know, like odds are blank and blank.
Odds you.
And it's like,
Oh
No,
no, that's not
never
chicken
tells you what the
nuggets.
fuck
Damn
it
it. Do you guys
does.
have any food left?
Yeah, we got a box, like an empty chicken nugget box.
That's because I eat all of them.
Oh, you're really
You just
hungry.
Well, then let's go get food.
Yeah, we can get food.
Yeah.
I mean, you fucks can watch us eat now.
Hey, I still have food.
You
I'm
will
just
watch
gonna-
me
I'm
eat
gonna
and
eat
like it,
slower.
David.
I'm gonna eat slow.
You will eat so
Alright,
fast.
so-
you
We
will
want
shit.
food.
Alright, so for example, odds,
one
um,
French fry, two
odds,
French fries,
David gives me his hat
three
right now.
French fries.
He would say a number. Oh,
He is
he just said a
now
1.
It's give me my fucking hat. This shit's nasty. You don't want
We
to.
will-
So he says
we will
50.
curl
If we both say like, let's say 49, he has to give me his hat.
You using?
I'll use these
But
first.
if we
What?
both,
Start over.
if we go, so let's say
I'll
odds. So let's say odds.
when we need them.
Brandon gives me his laptop.
What?
So the
He's
odds.
explaining odds.
So the odds are out of, let's say 500.
Okay.
We both say a number, the same number. He has to give me his laptop. But if we both say a different number, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. I kind of get it.
What?
Brandon's never played
The
odds.
odds of Brandon giving us a
I've
computer
never
out of
played
100.
odds
We
either.
both say 50-50.
Oh,
We're kinda
Also-
in the same
Oh wait, never mind. I shouldn't have said the next verses because then people would know. Anyways, yeah. So
I got you, Brandon.
next video. Goodbye, everyone.
What are these ones?